So we are going to learn methods of food protection. Okay. First is freezing. Biological and chemical reactions in food materials are slowed down at the low temperature. As a result, food remains in good condition for a longer duration. This is why refrigerators are used in the kitchen. So this is the method of food protection by freezing. So next is use of insert gas. Nitrogen gas is filled in airtight packets of potato, wafers and other food products, thus preventing the growth of fungus and insects in them. So this is the use of the insert gas. Next is the smoking. Food is preserved with the help of smoke. Aluminium phosphide is used in this method. Okay. And use of preservatives. First is the natural preservatives. What is this natural preservatives now? Some naturally available materials like salt, sugar, oil are used as preservatives in pickles, jams, murabba, peta, etc. These are the natural preservatives. Now what are the chemical preservatives? Acetic acid, that is the vinegar, citric acid, sodium benzoate and some nitrate and salts are some example of what of the chemical preservatives. They are used in sauce, jellies, jams and in packaged ready to cook vegetables and ready to eat foods, etc. These preservatives keep the food safe for a very long duration. So this is the method of food protection by the natural preservatives and the chemical preservatives. Now, use of insecticides. Malathion is spread on the gunny bags containing food grains. The bag which contain the food grain cereals, on that what is spread? Malathion. Okay. Now, irradiation. In this method, food is exposed to ionizing radiation such as high energy electrons emitted by the accelerators, X-rays, gamma rays emitted by radioactive isotopes, etc. This process destroys the microbes, insects, etc. Shelf life of fruits increases due to the increasing ripening period. Okay. The shelf life of the potatoes and onions increases due to the slowed down sprouting. Okay. So the next is pasteurization. This method involves heating the milk or other similar foodstuffs up to a certain temperature. For example, milk at the 80 degrees Celsius, that is for the 50 minutes, and cooling it quickly. Okay. So this destroys the microbes. This destroys the microbes present in the milk and it keeps for a longer duration. Okay. So this is the reason why we boil the milk. Okay. So while boiling the milk, boil it for the 80 degrees Celsius. That means for the 15 minutes. Okay. So do you know, in Maharashtra, irradiation plants have been installed at Lal Salgaon for onions and potatoes. Okay. And at Navi Mumbai for the spices and condiments. So we are given in the orange box. Great scientist. The microbiologist Louis Pasteur developed the technique of preserving the quality of food by raising its temperature to prevent microbial growth in the food. So who is that scientist? The scientist is Louis Pasteur. Okay. So now come to the page number 38. So, the health of all people, young and old, poor and the rich, is endangered by the food adulteration. Different types of adulterants affect our health in different ways. Some adulterants cause abdominal discomfort or poisoning, while some may affect the functioning of some organs if consumed over a long period of time or even cause the cancer. Okay. So food is adulterated in this way too. Removal of some important components of food, example, removal of fat, content of milk, essence of cloves, cardamoms, etc. Second, mixing of a low quality, indelible or cheaper material or a harmful color with the food. And third is mixing of some harmful materials like small stones, fine sand, iron, fillings, urea, dung of horse, sawdust, etc. Okay, this is also the way food is adulterated. So down come to the box here. They have given how will you find out if food has been adulterated. Food material, first is the milk. So adulterant water. So how to test it? Put a drop of milk on a glass slide, then slightly incline it to spread the drop. Okay. Conclusion is, if the spread mark of the milk does not appear milky, white water must have been added to it. Okay. Red chili powder. So what they will add? They will add the brick dust. So harmful. So how to taste it? Take a spoonful of chili powder in a beaker. Add it to the water up to half of a beaker. Stir it and leave it undisturbed for a few minutes. And the conclusion will be, if a red layer is seen settled at the bottom of the beaker, it must have been adulterated with brick dust. Okay. Now, turmeric powder. Methynyl yellow. Take a pinch of turmeric powder in a test tube. Add a small quantity of water to it. Shake the mixture and add a few drops of concentration HCl. So what will be the conclusion? The mixture becomes red on addition of cone of concentration HCl, and the red color does not disappear if methynyl yellow is present. So rava, fine iron fillings. Okay, they will add the fine iron fillings. Pass a magnet through the rava. And what is the conclusion? Iron fillings added to the magnet. So how will you find out if food has been adulterated? So here they have given you the test, the conclusion and the adulterant of the food material. So here they have given, my friend, the internet. Okay, watch the video clips about food adulteration on this link and make the identification kit by detecting food adulteration. For the detecting food adulteration. Okay, so come to page number 39. Books, my friend. Collect books which give more information about food adulteration. Read and try to identify food adulteration. So do you know, in 1954, Parliament passed the Prevention of Food Adulteration Act. In which year? In the year 1954. It has been amended from time to time, and the amendment of 1976 provides for life imprisonment. What is the punishment? Is the life imprisonment. Okay, for the person involved in adulterating food with a harmful substance. There are the clear directions that foodstuffs should be properly stored. Packing material should not endanger the food or medicines, and there should clear and legible information on it. About what? Which information? About the manufacturing date, expiry date and the instructions for the storage. Okay. Come to the green box. Always remember. First is some chemicals are injected into fruits to make them more attractive and tasty. Second is milk vendors add urea to the milk so that it appears to have higher fat content. For that they add urea. Okay. Third is shopkeepers change the expiry date of the food packets and the airtight containers to avoid a financial loss. Fourth is calcium carbide and some other chemicals are used to make fruits look more attractive. Example, bright yellow bananas. Okay. So fifth is frequently harmful chemicals like carbonate soda, phosphoric acid, etc. are mixed with the cold drinks. They are mixed with the cold drinks. Okay, these are the points to be remembered. Okay, so down here they are given the exercise. So exercise answer PDF I will be posting in the next video. So here we end our lesson. Thank you.